Hello again, folks, and again, as I try to stare correctly towards the camera, I am here going to do a little bit something different for a change. And normally it's either computers, gaming, or sorry, as my thing states, my last three letters: guitar/bass, gaming. And this falls into the general other things category that I'm going to try to do more on the channel. So, here in Canada, more specifically in the province where I am, today is provincial election day to select a new Prime Minister of Ontario. There is a Prime Minister of the province, there is a Prime Minister of the actual country of Canada. So anyways, I've gone out and I've tanned up a little bit, gotten some sun. And so while I was out walking, I hit up the formerly used to be known as Max Milk, MACS Milk. They are now under a brand called Circle K that is originated from out of Europe somewhere, so they've now taken over the Circle K brand. So I stopped in there after voting and on my walk back, and I decided for S&Gs, or out of curiosity, to check out these Diet Coke flavors. And normally I'm not much of a pop drinker, let alone Diet Pop, nor am I a big drinker of Coke. So anyways, let's look over these stats here on the can. That because my hand is shaking, the camera won't focus that well on. So I'll read them off to you. So it's saying one can is 0 calories, 0 fat, 25 milligrams of sodium. That is a great thing because, again, dealing with my mom's situation of stage 5 kidney failure, sodium in high amounts is very hard and bad on your kidneys. So anything low in sodium is great. No carbohydrates, no sugar, and 0.1 gram of protein. Okay. Not a significant source of saturated fat, trans fat, cholesterol, fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, or iron. So, one of the things here that we'll be looking here is to see some of the bad things in this in the first place that you should be aware of. So it's carbonated. It is a naturally flavored, calorie-free cola with aspartame and acetylflam-potassium. Aspartame and potassium, not very good, but you know, unless you're drinking pop like 4 times a day, that's not going to affect you so much. So I mean, you having like something with that type of stuff in it isn't bad on an occasional basis. Ingredients: carbonated water, caramel color, phosphoric acid, which is aspartame, contains phenylalanine, natural flavor, potassium benzoate, made popular on the Simpsons episode, potassium citrate, acetylflam potassium, doesn't sound too good, caffeine, and that's the last ingredient. So these are currently on since May 2nd till I think June 2nd. Any of these little 310 milliliter tins at Circle K here in Canada or throughout the province of Ontario, they're on right now for 99 cents. So, again, I paid for them, and just for curiosity's sake, I've grabbed 3 to try today, and it has been quite some time since I've had a Diet Coke, which tells you how much I drink pop. So, what we have here for the flavors is, this one is the Twisted Mango. This one here is the Ginger Lime. And this one here is the Zesty Blood Orange. Now, I'm not going to pour these out. I'm just going to drink them straight from the can. Just give my palate a bit of a cleanse here a little bit. So let's try to start off with probably one that'll have the least impact, since they're all kind of supposed to be citrusy based. So let's start off with the first one I showed you, the Twisted Mango. Clean the top. Smell wise, smells like a Diet Coke. Give it another sip. First impression, it does taste like Diet Coke, and you do get a bit of the mango flavor. So in that instance, it does do what it says. Taking the cue for the water rinse from fellow Canadian Ken Dominic, KBD Productions. Give him a check out on YouTube. He's on YouTube, Facebook, and everything else. So, let's try the next one. We'll try the Zesty Blood Orange. I don't know if you want to have a drink that's zesty. You know, maybe like cheese or some type of food you want to be zesty. But I don't think your pop don't want to be zesty. Now, these all do have a cola kind of coloring, as you can see here. So let's try the Zesty Blood Orange. Smells again like the Diet Coke smell. I don't smell the flavoring after the first taste. Kind of tastes like blood orange, yeah. Especially more so in the first taste. But the second taste, it almost has like a bubblegum kind of taste to it. Now, my taste buds aren't really affected much because, you know, I don't do recreational drugs. I don't drink like very often, and I don't smoke, so my taste buds aren't very affected by much, and so I get a good representation of how things taste. The zesty blood orange seems to have a bit of an aftertaste to it for some reason. So let's try the ginger lime. Now this is a combination I like together, but how good it'll be in a pop, that's hard to say. So if you're wondering why I tap the can, it actually calms down the carbonation. So if you don't want to open up your can and have it blast up into your face or blast all over the place on you, tap the can some, tap the side a bit, and it should reduce the carbonation going on in it. Now, this one on opening, the little drop that's got in here almost has a greenish tint to it. Does the pop itself, not really. It has a goldish kind of tint to it, so smells like a Diet Coke. Let's take a taste. Ooh. Weird. This one, at least in this can, I barely taste any lime. I got a slight hint of ginger. Well, actually, now saying that, I can feel at the back of my throat a bit of the ginger kind of hitting, but I would definitely say this I wouldn't consider to be popular, or one of their popular flavors, but I'll give it another try just in case. Yeah, you get hardly any of the ginger or hardly any of the lime. So I would have to say, going on these three, least favorite or least amount that tastes no different than having a Diet Coke, this ginger and lime, there's really not much to it. For flavor wise, and the amount of flavor in it that you actually taste, Twisted Mango would be number 2 on my opinion on things, and number 1 for flavor, even though the weird bubblegum flavor at the end of it, the most intensity in flavor you get is out of this zesty blood orange. So, if you dare are going to drink some of these Diet Cola things, or Diet Coke, Diet Cola things, those are my suggestions. Barring you actually like these flavors. If not, sorry. Coke claims that this is an improvement. If you call adding flavor to Diet Coke an improvement. In that instance, I'd rather just have like a water that's flavored with this in it instead of the Diet Coke. So, with that said, hope everyone's enjoyed this little bit of a different thing I've done here, and again, hope yous are all having a great week and have a great, safe rest of your week to come and weekend. Take care, everyone, and bye for now.